My name is Kristie Stephenson and I'm a visual artist. I am from Kingston, Jamaica. Been in the United States since 1996. I'm very, excited and interested in stories from other cultures, and I think they help to bring us together as a community. I have an art background in graphic design, and I have a background in architecture. So I'm kind of a self-taught painter. I've taken courses and I've always been painting. One of the first paintings I did, which is, I call her The Girl in the Wooden Dress, and it's a nude woman wearing a wooden dress. I had a dream of a girl nude on stage except for a wooden dress. It's a test of intent by the observer. Are you looking at the person's eyes, or are you trying to look at the body? It's also like a symbol of a veil. You can look out, it's almost like a shelter. It's shielding her. I'd also like to talk about the piece, I call it my Calima. It's a series of warrior women. Looking at female archetypes, history's hidden heroines, and warrior women and queens, and there are these women throughout history. Some are mythical, some are real. Some of these are like warrior women. Wall mural, I was thinking what to call her, and I think I'm going to call her the Green Warrior. Actually inspired by Casey from Trash to Treasure, what she's doing. And after a while, the painting starts to talk to you. That's when, for me, it's when it starts to breathe. It's just a symbol of the fight and the collective unconscious. That painting was inspired when I got back from Sri Lanka. A group of us from Miami called the Miami Reconstruction Team. A group of us just banded together and we fundraised and we traveled there and we rebuilt homes for tsunami survivors. A Sri Lankan friend I met explained to me that the Buddha would sit under the Bodhi Tree because it made no sound when the leaves fell. And he took the leaf and he folded it in half and he said, "Look, it's the shape of all our temples." When the tsunami happened and we all decided to do something about it and go and fundraise, part of my fundraising was to create artwork, and I was looking at universal symbols of peace and protection. and I was drawn to the hand. And in different cultures, it's called the Hamesh hand, the Hamsa hand, the hand of Fatima. And I was also drawn to the Turkish symbols. It's called the evil eye. It's a glass bead, which is used as a symbol or sign of protection from those that mean you harm. So I created a whole series, the sale of which enabled me to go. Within 24 hours, I had made enough money for my trip. I had a show at University of Miami, called Relentless Resilience. I had this piece. It was inspired by the goddesses of the East in India, like Kali. I found a similar archetype in the Haitian goddess of Urzuli, who has roots that go all the way back to Africa, but she was known as a fierce warrior. She's a protector of women and children, and she's a patron of women in finance and business. And in my painting, she has, 2 daggers, and one of the gifts you would give to Urzuli, she likes knives and daggers. She's also a Black Madonna in Haiti, and she's very similar to the Cuban Virgin, the Lady of Charity, both who have roots that go back to Africa. I believe what happened is, during slavery along the Middle Passage, this mother figure, or this mother warrior goddess, came across on the Middle Passage and ended up in a new home, which are, Cuba, Haiti. In Africa, she's known as Oshun. Other goddesses or archetypes that I look at, and one is Mama Water, who is an African goddess. And in Jamaica, we have River Muma. She's a freshwater mermaid. I'm very, excited and interested in stories from other cultures, and I think they help to bring us together as a community.